Good to see you again. This session is going to be tuning in to the loneliness that we can feel when we are symptomatic and feel like nobody can really understand how we're feeling and what it's like for us in our own bodies. So I'm just going to ask you to take 3 nice, slow, deep breaths while you start tapping on the side of either hand, just to let you arrive in this space for a few minutes and letting all of your thoughts and to-do lists go to the back of your mind. Okay, tune into that sense of loneliness. And that's what we're working with now. Even though, repeating after me, even though I feel lonely living with this condition, I accept myself with kindness and compassion. This loneliness that I feel in my body, it's hard to explain it. It is hard to describe it. I don't believe anybody else can understand it unless they were in my shoes. This loneliness and desperation, this loneliness and hopelessness. I feel trapped and alone. And this feels sad within my body. And that is okay. Inhale and exhale slowly. Give your mind and body a moment to process and balance. Tapping on the side of the hand. Start just seeing what comes into your mind. I'll ask you to safely tune into that sense of loneliness. Now, if it feels like it's too intense to do that, don't. You know best. Never go anywhere that does not feel safe. Feeling that loneliness now. Repeat after me, even though this loneliness is tangible within my mind and body, I love and accept myself anyway. As you tap on the top of your head, just find where that loneliness is within you. What part of your body feels that loneliness? How do you know it's there? Find it. And now that you've found it, tune into it a little more. What colour is it? If it has a colour, what colour is it? First answer is always the right answer. No judgment. Well done. Now that you've tuned into where it is and what colour it is, if it has a shape, what shape would it be? Let that come to you. Again, no judgment. It's just an observation. Well done. Under the eye. Is it heavy? Is it light? Does it not have any weight? Just see how it feels in that place with that colour. Well done. So now that you can really identify the centre of that loneliness, just going to ask you to close your eyes gently as you tap and tune into that space, that shape, that colour. Now, if you didn't get a shape or a colour, but you know where it is, that's fine. And if you didn't really understand where it is, it's okay, just guess. Your mind is very clever, it knows what it needs to do. Okay, tapping on your collarbone point. With your eyes closed, I'm going to ask you to breathe in and out slowly. Breathe into that space of loneliness. And stay there, keep breathing into that space. Tapping under your arm, staying in that space with your eyes closed. Just ask yourself, ask that space, what do you need? What can I do for you? Your body is communicating with you and it's holding that loneliness. And now you're giving it a chance to let you know what it needs to let it go. Now, you can pause this video and keep tapping under your arm until you get some indication from your body, and be patient. If you have had some kind of feedback, continue with me now. Now that you have some connection with your body and an idea of what it needs, thank your body with your eyes closed for having this conversation. And take a breath and come back for a moment. Breathe in and out slowly. Have a drink if you need to have a drink. Wipe your eyes if anything has come up for you, perfectly normal if it has. Apologies if you can hear my dogs barking in the background. I'm not going to pause this recording because I'm doing this on the fly and I won't remember what I've done. Can't repeat it twice. Okay, breathe in and out. Even though I know where this loneliness is, I am grateful for my body for showing it to me. And I'm open to the idea that I can support my body, release the loneliness, and fill myself up. Okay, so now you've made that pledge to yourself, tapping on the top of your head, find that space again, close your eyes gently, tapping on your head. Breathe into that space, tapping on the inside of your eyebrow. And start to allow that loneliness to disperse, shrink, disappear, whatever it needs to do. Your body knows what it needs to do. Don't overthink it. That's the egoic state getting in the way. Keep tapping on the points on the outside of your eyebrow. Allow that loneliness to change and be released. Now again, if you want to stay in this space and take as long as you need to, pause this video now. If you're already shifting that loneliness, you can move on with me now, tapping under your nose, now tapping on your chin. I'd like you now to visualize what you need to fill up that space with. We don't want to leave any emptiness in you. Tapping on the collarbone point. Fill that space with a feeling, a color, a picture, a memory. Tapping under your arm, something that gives you the love and comfort that you need at this time. And enjoy this process. You're doing really well. You want to take a little longer, allowing this process to happen, pause this video now. Otherwise, carry on with me now. Take a breath in and out. That's a good one. Last round. Let's just kind of finish it off nicely, wrap it all up with a bow, even though I had been feeling lonely. I'm so proud of myself for releasing this feeling and filling myself up. I know I can do this anytime I like. I can listen to my body. I realize that I'm never really alone. I have myself. Despite all of the challenges, I'm allowing my body and my mind to be a team. We are together. I have all the support I need right inside of me. And I make a commitment to myself to maintain this feeling of comfort and support for the rest of this day. One last breath in and out, right down to the tips of your toes and back out again. Well done for going through that process. Repeat as needed. As you probably know, I was diagnosed with colitis in 2004. I've been there, done it. And it wasn't until I started to do this kind of work on myself that the healing really came together. And that's how I support my clients worldwide now. Overcome IBD, all forms of. Use all the resources I have here on YouTube. Subscribe. Reach out to me if you want to book a free call to discuss your own recovery. You are not alone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.